Now let's look at some other stories now. Some indigents of Akwa Ibom residing in the state are pledging their support to the candidate of the All Progressive Congress in the state, Mr. Nsima Ekere, ahead of the general elections. And this comes as a large crowd stormed the party's campaign ground in a solidarity rally in Uyo, the state capital. While receiving the various communities, the APC governorship candidate in the state assured them of adequate security and a conducive environment to do business.
Non-indigents residing in Akwa Ibom State swarm on the APC governorship candidate Nsima Ekere as he and his running mates arrive the APC campaign ground. They say it's a show of validating their support for the governorship candidacy of Mr. Ekere.
The crowd you are seeing here today, I am promising you, by God's special grace of God, these are the people that will vote you into the office.
We have over 1,000 people in Akwa Ibom State, and those votes were except for APC for all the elected positions in Akwa Ibom State.
We will not disappoint you. Inshallah, things will be well with you. Inshallah, it is all okay. It is APC that we believe can really take care of our needs.
We believe with you, with incoming government, we are not going to be in the same shoe anymore. We know where our future belongs, and we are going to put every of our efforts towards the realization of that.
The APC governorship candidate receives the support with excitement, assuring that his administration will ensure peace among indigents and non-indigents in the state, as well as provide conducive environments to live and do business.
We want to change the state of poverty in the state. We want to change the state of unemployment in the state. That we want to work for the prosperity of Akwa Ibom people. That's why I'm happy to see that you are identifying and you are joining us. My appeal to all of you is that I'm sure you already have your PVCs. You already have your PVCs. Do not sell them.
APC! Akwa Ibom! Nsima Ekere!
The campaign train moves to other neighborhoods as the supporters formally declare their membership of the party.
When President Muhammadu Buhari visits Ogun State later this week, he will probably be welcomed by two sets of supporters. His party, the All Progressive Congress APC on one hand, and the Allied People's Movement APM, the party that adopted him on the other hand. The APM candidate, Mr. Adekunle Akinlade, says his party will be on ground on Thursday during the president's scheduled visit to the state to show support.
The candidate of the Allied People's Movement, APM, Adekunle Akinlade, continues his ward-to-ward campaign, appealing to the young and old. Mr. Akinlade, who spent 2 days touring the 12 wards of Odombolu local government area of Ogun State, is also marketing other candidates. He says his party's resolve to deliver the state to the president is unshaken.
Buhari does not need an APC governorship candidate in Ogun State to win. APM will deliver Muhammadu Buhari. He's coming on Thursday in Ogun State. He's coming, we are where he's coming. We will come at a mass to show Mr. President that APM is for him. APM will vote a mass for him. He shouldn't bother himself.
The party candidates speak on their chances in the coming elections.
We want President Muhammadu Buhari to return to continue the good work that he has started. he has done well. He has delivered on most of the dividends of democracy that he promised, and we want that to be sustained. So that's why we are asking for 4 for him.
In choosing our candidate, be it the governor, the senate, the rep, and everything, we put one thing into consideration: the popularity, the sincerity, and integrity of the candidate. We are not just putting anybody forward based on the fact that whoever we put forward will win because of the party or everything. No, we want the electorate to judge all our candidates based on their performance and acceptability.
The APM says its ward-to-ward campaign is serving a dual purpose of canvassing for votes while assessing the communities and building a strong relationship with the people.
From politics to energy matters, as investment in the global oil and gas industry continues to maintain a steady uptick, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Dr. Pt.3, says Nigeria is implementing a new Continental investment plan for the sector. While many Nigerian officials have their eyes set on innovation and enhanced production in the oil industry, it's the move towards gas resource development which has many global investors excited. Our correspondent, Ajuri Ngelali, has this report.
Of an increasing enablement of both nativist and protectionist forces in the international trade arena. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Dr. Pt.3, details new efforts to raise substantial domestic resources to fund oil and gas investments across the continent.
And the whole idea is, quite frankly, to mobilize between $1 to $2 billion of resources to begin, quite frankly, to fund within Africa all the essentials that are necessary for us to do proper collaboration. Today, most African countries are siloed. Everybody does their own thing. You do your own refinery, you do your own plants, you do your own gas turbines, everything is so siloed. But if we could just cross the Rubicon and be able to extend hands of infrastructural relationships across Africa, build joint pipelines, build joint plants, build joint refineries, begin to protect the African market, we would have taken a huge step, not only to the development of Africa, but to the stabilization of independent African countries.
The nature of investment holding the most promise and perhaps greatest interest is Nigeria's increasingly accessible gas industry, both by regulation and infrastructure, which officials believe will enhance both the nation's economy in the short term and also its geopolitical influence abroad over the long term.
Today, Nigeria and Morocco are collaborating with a view to jointly constructing a gas pipeline that will traverse at least 15 West African countries with intake and uptake points and connect to the existing Maghreb-Europe gas pipeline in North Morocco. While this pipeline will help in electrification and industrialization of these countries, it will also meet the needs of European consumers for heating and other uses.
Investors note that their inputs yield multiplying opportunities to several industries to grow and thrive.
Our East-West gas gathering system, a $3 billion investment, will unlock significant amount of gas for our industries, especially in the energy and industry sector.
With the recent enactment of Presidential Executive Order No. 7, investors are excited about developing enabling infrastructure alongside government via calibrated tax relief and the impact that will have on product delivery and industrial synergy. Ajuri Ngelale, Channels Television News.
The Nigerian Customs Service sets the stakes for revenue generation even higher this year and will be telling us the target on Business News.
You First. First Bank.
Very true, Melinda. Welcome to Business News. We begin with the Controller General of Nigeria Customs Service, Colonel Hamid Ali, retired, saying the federal government has set a revenue generation target of 887 billion naira for this year. At the opening of the 2019 International Customs Day tagged Smart Border for Seamless Trade, the customs boss says the service intends to raise its revenue drive by acquiring non-intrusive equipment to facilitate trade, asking stakeholders to comply with the trade rules. He has told reporters that the customs service generated 4.4 trillion naira between 2015 to 2018. After almost 70 years of its introduction to the Nigerian market, national premium brand Star Lager has unveiled its first ever brand ambassador, Afropop sensation Burna Boy. At an event in Lagos, the managing director of Nigerian Brewers, Jody Bell, expressed delight over the choice of Burna Boy as Star Lager ambassador and the mileage the union is expected to bring to bear on both hands. The event attracted media and entertainment personalities as well as top management staff of Nigerian Brewers.
It's a first-of-its-kind event in its 70 years of being in the Nigerian market, as Star Lager brings together entertainment and media personalities to witness the unveiling of its first-ever brand ambassador, Afropop sensation Burna Boy. To set the ball rolling, the brand's corporate affairs director runs through the core of the event.
Star Lager Beer is using this announcement early in the year to give its consumers a taste of what is to come in 2019. It is also using today's ceremony to establish its role as Nigeria's leading provider of fun and entertainment through music.
Why the partnership and what does it hold for Star Lager?
We're going to make this year a really great year. Some of the best activations and communication you will see this year will be done partnering with, as in this great man here.
The man of the moment, Burna Boy, takes the mic to express his delight about the partnership, which he says has been a long time coming.
As I said, I feel honored, but at the same time, it's something that has been in the works for a long time, because I've been on Star for like 5-6 years, doing Star Trek back to back and stuff. So yeah, it was gonna happen.
The ceremony continues with a little drink ritual. As for the managing director, this means moving the brand to a brighter side with lots of avenue to shine on.
Signing the agreement with Burna Boy is like the two bigger stars putting together. So it had to happen. Superstar like Star and another superstar like Burna Boy. So we're extremely excited about it. So we look forward to it.
Can you see I'm excited? Yes, we are very excited.
Star Lager has been one of the leading brand supporters of Nigerian music, and this feat appears to have cemented the brand's position as key players in the Nigerian entertainment scene.
Nigeria's equities market has begun the last trading week of January with profit taking. Let's hear more from Chimeze Obiwagu.
Thank you, Anne, and welcome to the Stock Market Report. Today's trading can best be described as lackluster, as nothing gives an indication of the true market direction, being the first trading day of the week. After last week's impressive numbers, the market started the new week treading waters, with the all-share index down 0.26%. This tepid mood is very clear on the activities chart, where just about 222.7 million shares were traded, and a paltry 1.8 billion naira was realized. Now, when you look at the sectoral indices, it appeared the insurance sector was the major factor that drove the loss. But no, because that sector's capitalization is not weighty enough compared to banking and oil and gas. In fact, the major drivers were Seplat and some of the banking names like UBA. As January gradually draws to a close, traders are somehow pessimistic. They say nobody is looking forward to any bargain hunting and nobody is in a hurry to do anything because of the upcoming elections. And so no much gains are expected this week. The market is highly unpredictable. We can only put our hands on our chin. And that was the Stock Market Report. I'm Chimeze Obi Iwago. Back to you, Anne.
Thanks a lot, Chimeze. The world's leading stock markets have also ended today's session mostly negative. Investors are monitoring Brexit developments and other things. Let's see the numbers.
Thanks for watching Business News Tonight. I'm Anne Nwawadu.